What's happening, Hardwood fans? I'm your online host, Nathan Takich, and with me tonight to break down the final TVC Ohio game of the regular season is Blaine Caraher. Now, Blaine, you saw an intense matchup between the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes and the Vinton County Vikings, but Nelsonville-York was able to pull out this final game before the road to the combo begins, winning by a final of 64-60.
Yeah, definitely. This team, it was a game of two halves. NY came out a little bit slow in the first quarter, being down 17-12. And Mark Carter for the Buckeyes kept them in there with 26 points. Alex Owning was another big player for this Vinton County team. He had 18 points on the night. At the half, they were down 32-27. And after a rocky start going into the second half, NY having 2 fouls in the first minute of that half, they really came alive, and they finally got ahead. With Mark Carter, he had a 4-point play in the third that got them propelled to ahead. And then in the fourth quarter, this is when the Emmett Reed show started. And although there were some plays at the end, a Jordan kid had a 3 for Vinton County that kept him in there. NY pulled away as a team, and Coach Klein, he was very proud of his team for sticking together.
We had some adversity we were facing, and we weren't doing it very well. And I would even say, you know, there was a little bit of sniping at each other. I don't like that. And we got that taken care of, and Mark Carter had a real nice first half, kept us in the ball game, and we just happened to find our stride there in the fourth quarter. So, you know, the one thing that we did was regained our composure.
This certainly was a big game tonight for the Nelsonville-York Buckeyes, especially, you know, considering they're the road team in a game that meant a lot more to Vinton County with that conference championship on the line.
You know, definitely. This team, this meant everything to them. They had had some ups and downs throughout the season. They've had some close games with Fed Hawk and Athens. So really them pulling away with this close win, this means it's big going into this playoff season.
Now, you mentioned the momentum the Buckeyes got with this win, especially going into the playoff season. So how do you think this game tonight will affect them come playoff time on Friday?
Well, you know, this team is a scrappy, ball-handling oriented team. We talked a little bit to Emmett Reed after the game, and he was really talked about how they worked in practice with this. So, and this team chemistry is finally kind of coming together. So I think that this is their time really for the playoff season.
All right, Blaine, well, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Nelsonville-York only needs one win to get to the combo. Do you think they pull it off?
I definitely think they can. They've had their, but they are right now on a roll, and I think that with that team chemistry that we've been talking about tonight, I think that this is their time to do it.
Well, Nelsonville-York, their next game will be against the winner of the 8-9 matchup between Crooksville and Alexander. Now that game, Nelsonville's game, will be played on Friday, February 22nd at 6 p.m. at Athens High School. Thanks a lot. Remember to check us out on the web at woub.org/heroes for all things TVC basketball and for everything on the road to the convo. And while you're online, you can give our social media pages some love. You can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at Hardwood Heroes to become a member of Hardwood Nation. And as always, remember to join host Graham Fugazi and the rest of the Hardwood Heroes crew on Sunday nights at 11 p.m. on WOUB. I know it's a little late, but if you miss it, don't worry. Our show re-airs on Mondays at 6 p.m. just after Newswatch. For Blaine Caraher, I'm Nathan Takich, reminding you to be heroic.